On the screen, the set kind of looks like that. Joining us from the world, greetings and salutations. I'm Charlene. It's so good to be here with you today. Today in the United States is Labor Day, or I always like to call it Laborless Day, the day where we do not labor. Though if you're a Capricorn like me, you absolutely always labor. So when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. That's really what we're going to be connecting with today, this idea of effortless flow. How do we move from a place of go, 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 trying to make everything happen, and actually just saying, if I breathe for a moment, I can coordinate my thoughts, my perspective, my trajectory, and make a much easier go of it all. So tell me where you are joining us from. I'd love to say hello. Drop it in the chat. Say good morning or afternoon or good evening, wherever. Good morning, all. Good morning, Jane with a Y. How are you? Jane with a Y joins us from California. Inga, hello, hello. Nice to see you. Anne-Marie from Bristol, UK. Good morning. Hello. How are you, Anne-Marie? Have you had a good day? Jessica, hi. Oh, so excited for this. Love Charlene sessions. Oh, we're so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And she says hello to you as well, Jeremy, and the Bowls too. Jessica sending her love. They say good morning. Maria, namaste. How are you? Geraldine, good morning. Yes, I know you're about to drop off to sleep in Western Australia. Australia? Perhaps Australia? I'm so glad you're here, Geraldine. Hope you've had a great day. I'm grateful for you too. Ah, Jessica, you feel that as a fellow Capricorn? Headed towards the top of the mountain without ceasing. Good morning, Jane from San Diego, California. Know why? How are you? Thank you for joining us. Inga, you said it's a 3 p.m. greetings that you're sending everyone from Belgium. It's amazing how the color shifts whenever we are connecting with different people in different places. And yet we all come together and the bowls kind of sort it all out. I love this. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Let me tell you a little bit about what's in front of you, and I'll come back and continue to say hello, because it's all part of it. It's part of the master plan. So in front of you are 19, actually today 20. We have an extra an octave bowl over here. Mr. B, I don't know if you can see him. Yep, there he is, singing bright for you. 20 chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. They're made out of 99.999% pure quartz crystal. See, my brain's already taken the day off. And as you know, quartz is highly conductive of electricity. It's a piezoelectric crystal, which means that it will actually generate voltage whenever pressure is applied or it is struck. So this bowl right here is actually generating voltage that we can calculate It's pretty interesting. Not only can we calculate it, if you're sitting directly in front of it, you can also feel it. And many of you say as well that you can feel, the bowls almost seem you can feel them in your body. The vibrations that they're sending, they begin to interact with your physical systems in the ways that you need them at any given time. It's my job to listen to the energy, actual energy, not just woo energy, but that too. The actual energy that's coming off of the bowls to see where these electrical currents are guiding us. Kind of like an electrician, a musical electrician. One of the reasons that we like to chat when we first arrive is that because you are an electric being, meaning that you're giving off a specific vibration based on the specific combination of voltage going through your system at any given time. The things that are in balance, the things that are out of balance, the things that are trying to figure out what's going on. Your specific electrical frequency that we can visually measure, that we can sense, that we can detect, and that you yourself know. Sometimes you walk into a room and you're like, cool place, or, ugh. Peace out. These subtle vibrations is what the bowls are actually really listening to. So this is actually what's going on, and why we always say, good day. Inga, it's so interesting. I looked at your name and suddenly the keys shifted. I love how this works. Dorothy. Hello! Oh, you're glad to be here from cold, wet Scotland. Nice to see you, Dorothy. How have you been? I'm glad you are here. Is this the same Dorothy that we have known and loved in the past, or is this a new Dorothy? If it's new, welcome. If it's the same, greetings. I'm glad to see you. Interesting. We're really sitting around this tonality of G that's really connecting us into this area of the body. We can talk more about that later. Moving a little bit of energy right now. There we go. Inga, you said they are very ready. Yes, indeed. Rebecca, good morning. Hello from Dublin. How are you, Rebecca? Guys, thank you so much for bearing with us a little bit this morning. If this is your first time here, our repeat lovers of the bowls always know that every session is totally unique and totally different because of how we're connecting in. This is nothing that I've planned. This is nothing that is based on what I want it to be. This is based on how you show up and also how the sky is feeling around us, how we are feeling in the world. And today is a new moon. So we're really connecting into this point of stillness, of quiet. This time of planting these seeds so that we can continue to bring forth beautiful fruit in this next season, this next month. So this time of darkness, of stillness, when things do need to come to a sense of repose in order to allow perfect growth. Yet, so the new moon is going through Virgo. So this is a perfect time to connect to order and structure, details, lining things up, creating a checklist, making a list and checking it twice or 3 or 4 times. We really have that energy. But what else that's also going on in the sky is that there's a really present aspect between the moon and Saturn. And so this Saturn energy returns us to structure, to form, to foundation, and to function. And it challenges us to see things that don't serve, that don't work. And he's not necessarily the easiest energy to be around for most people, unless you're Capricorn. And so there can also be this feeling of heaviness today, these little kind of energy that's beyond description. It's not really a word-based energy, it's truly feeling. And a lot of that is from that Saturn energy shining, encouraging us to find, Does this actually work for you? Is this what you need? Is this to your highest good? Is this the best choice you could be making right now? So we're really moving between this beautiful point of stillness and quiet, opportunity to really get our ducks in a row, and also being asked, is this the right thing? Sometimes that ask is easy, it's lovely, it's wonderful, it's welcome, and sometimes it's not. Am I right? So there's a lot of this balance between this energy of moving of, there's this perfect, I can refresh myself, I can refresh my mind, I can create a new trajectory forward, and how do I move through this day? And we're already really feeling that. That's what the bulls are really kind of finding, this equilibrium and this balance. How can we hold the tension of both and? We need both. We need to let go of the things that don't work, and we need to confront and realize and open our eyes to the things, the choices, the people, the circumstances in our lives that are actually not serving our highest good, the foundations, our belief structures. Does that actually keep you back from your highest potential? We need to hold the tension of that, and everything's wonderful, and I know what I'm doing, and this is the trajectory in which I'm headed, this is the direction I'm going, and these are the things I have to do to get there. We can have both. So that's really what we're going to settle into today. Rocio, hello, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Anne-Marie, you're doing okay, good. You said the session starts the week well. I'm glad to hear that. All is well with us as well. Thank you for asking. Michelle, good morning. How are you? It's so lovely to see you. Yes, it has been a while. We are grateful that you are here too. Oh, yay, sweet Michelle. Sandy, you just had a magical month in Maui with the Aloha Spirit and the giant, graceful, serene sea turtles. Amazing. Always a true gift to catch your lives. We're so glad you're here. Sandy from Tucson. Thanks for being here, my friend. Oh, yes, Dorothy. Apple cake and pies. We're having a party in Dorothy's name. So, Dorothy's a wonderful baker, and she always tempts us with her delicious desserts. It's good to have sweetness in our lives. I'm glad you're here, Dorothy. Michelle, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Thank you. That's so kind. Oh. Let's see if we can begin to start grounding. Really floating in this very dreamy kind of space. Yeah, start coming in the body a little bit more. There we go. Sheila, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Nice to see you. Laura, good morning, good morning. Dorothy, you said you agreed with that Saturn energy, feeling very, very heavy today. Yeah. Anne-Marie, yes. And help with the way forward is welcome for us all. Yeah, time for newness, and this takes effort. Let me encourage you with that. Effort is a choice. There is an aspect of effort that we will always have because we live in density. We can also choose to have more effort because sometimes we like to lift heavy weights because it makes us feel alive. Totally cool. But it's not always necessary. I just encourage you with that. Find what feels good to you in that. You might like effort. Cool. High five. You might like effortlessness. Cool. High five. Thanks for sharing that. I love that. Kat, hello from Chicagoland. Good morning. Good morning. Paula, it's your first time here. Welcome, welcome. And you're also a Capricorn. High five. Yeah, Capricorn's in the house. My husband's also a Cappy. Ocio, you're okay. Thank you. Good. You're very happy to be here. You're having a hard day at work, so you really need this heavy energy. Thank you for your time. Oh, Of course, we're happy to be here. Yeah, we're going to see if we can't begin to move through some of this effort, shifting it to whatever you want. Maybe more effort or less effort. Whatever's right for you. It's your journey. We'll finish up these comments and get started here in just 1 second. But in the interim, go ahead and just begin to get comfortable, whatever that is for you, whether it's seated, if you'd like to lie down. However you find repose, I would encourage you, see if you can keep your spine as erect as possible. Having a straight spine allows for easier access to our various energy centers, but also allows for greater energy flow. So without having to do anything, your body is able to find resonance even more readily with the beautiful frequencies of these bowls. I feel like I need to say too, some of this, I don't think we're going to be getting into science today at all. But all of this that we're talking about is actually very much grounded in science. I'm actually working on my PhD, researching frequency, studying the effects not only of frequency within the body, but the effects of crystal singing bowls. We just finished a major pilot study. We partnered with Garmin, these guys, as well as with Labfront. They're the wonderful people who collect all of the data and analyze data for everyone from Harvard to Stanford to NASA. And what we were looking at was the effects of crystal singing bowls and some of the various music theory techniques that, using my background in my 4 decades background in classical music and integrating that into this sound therapy space, studying the effects on sleep, stress, and even brain waves. So if I start to speak to these things, I don't like to say things that aren't legit. So rest assured, if there's something that you have a question about, please save that question. Tuck it in the back of your mind and we can talk about it at the end. And just like any medicine that we take, the medicine is only as effective as we allow that medicine to be. There would be a lot to unpack in that, which we won't do right now. But it's all based actually in the subtle quantum physics realm of resonance. And many others. So for whomever's mind is racing, pushing against some of these ideas, cool. I'm glad you're here. You got a question in order to experience a different perspective. Sometimes it works for you and sometimes it doesn't. That's cool. Welcome. Hey, Pammy Zoo, I'm so glad you're here. Monica, hello. Nice to see you. Alejandro. Yeah, effort is a choice. Monica, we're so glad that you will join us. Anne-Marie, you enjoy effort. Yes, good. Amazeballs. I love it. Yes, less effort, more flow, Dorothy. Alejandro, it's your first time here. Wonderful. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And I love all of this conversation going on in our beautiful community. It's so wonderful. And we also say hello to our friends. Hi, Brenda, over joining us live on YouTube. For all of our Insight Timer friends, if there's something in here you'd like to ever catch, repeat, revisit, as soon as the live on Insight Timer's done, it just vanishes into thin air, except it lives in perpetuity on our YouTube channel. So if you ever need to access it, just pop over there. Lots of great content, including crystal singing bowl music videos, which are not your mama's crystal singing bowl music videos. So go ahead and settle in, take a deep breath, hold that breath in, and feel your heart relax. Even as you're withholding that breath, you can feel that subtle shift in your chest, and then gently exhale slowly. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in. Holding that breath in, feeling the heart relax. This is so subtle, so sweet. Now see if you can exhale longer than you took your inhale in. Slow and deliberate exhale. When we exhale longer than when we inhale, we signal to our body for the heart to begin to relax. We're generating more space in the thoracic cavity, which allows the heart to say, oh, I have space, I have freedom, and so I beat a little slower. If you ever need to speed up your heart, take longer inhales and shorter exhales. Longer inhales, shorter exhales. That will speed up the heart, but right now we want to take long, beautiful exhales. If you have a grounding practice, I invite you to begin that now. If not, think, imagine, or feel a golden cord of light that originates at the base of your spine and moves out of your body, down through the floor, locking in, grounding, rooting in, into the earth below you. Some of you may enjoy going all the way to what you perceive as the core of the earth. Find your perfect place, feeling that golden cord of light beginning to root in into this beautiful planet. Now think of your date, September 2nd, if you're joining us live, 2024, and just see that date appear on this golden cord of light. And also, give it a timestamp. Right now for me, live, it is 9:22 a.m. on September 2nd. 2024. That puts us in present time. You find your present time, see that appear on that golden cord. And if you feel extra spacey, which is great, and you'd like to feel a little more grounded and present, see your current location appear on that grounding cord. Beautiful. This grounding cord will serve as the perfect, easy place for you to let go of any energy, anything in your space. You can think, imagine, or feel it just dissolving down this cord. Anytime you're ready to let go, anything that doesn't serve, anything that you don't want, anything that you don't need. Use this grounding cord to release those vibrations. Other places that feel heavy or dark or stuck, just begin to witness and observe. Anything that you'd like to bring more of, to expand, go ahead and just see those energies beginning to magnify, and anything you're ready to let go of, see those energies shifting down your grounding cord. However you'd like to ground them out today. to your feet. Bring your attention to the very tips of your toes. Witness a beautiful, bright, white, clear energy. It's the color of white, but you can see straight through it. It's translucent. Begin to see this energy sparkling, twinkling on your precious little toes. Notice any judgment that may arise of how you perceive your physical form. Notice any joy, any gratitude. That's coming forth for your feet, your foundation, your physical foundation. Watch this sparkling energy now begin to move up your foot, both feet into your ankles. Through your calves, through your knees. Feel that warm white light radiating through and around your knees. Continuing to bring that translucent white light up through your upper thighs, the quadricep muscles in the front of the legs, the hamstrings on the back. Moving all the way up into the hips, the pelvis region, up through the lower body. Bringing your attention now to the area of your solar plexus and seeing that white light transform into a beautiful, brilliant sky blue light. Not sure what's happening. Maybe it's Saturn. But now, instead of me guiding you, let's go through and you actively realign your chakras. I'll lead you through musically. I'll indicate where to put your attention, and you do whatever you need. Bring in a specific color, bring in a specific feeling, frequency, vibration, intention. Do nothing and just receive the frequencies, whatever's right for you. I'll indicate with my hand, so you may need to keep your little peepers on me just for a moment. And thank you so much for being so gracious. So take a deep breath in, hold that breath in, feel the heart relax, and as soon as we begin, exhale and see how long that exhale can last for you. First chakra. Shifting your attention now into the place of your heart. Exhale. attention to the top of your head and the base of your spine, 7 and 1. Bring your attention now just above the top of your head. Inhale, begin to move your fingers, your toes, wiggle your nose. Might need to adjust your back. Anything else? How are you doing? Well, that was exciting. God bless Jeremy. You know what? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Jeremy. Would you continue to throw up all of these hearts in the chat? And these are for you, my love. Darling, these are for you. He's going like this. You know, man plans like a Virgo, God laughs like Saturn. What a beautiful expression and opportunity to hold the tension of opposites today. And we talked about that. All the things that should be working, all of the things that we can do. And yet, sometimes you just have to let go and it's going to be what it's going to be. Something will happen. Everything was fine. Everything had been working great. It's all good. We appreciate you staying with us, hanging out with us, letting the bowls speak. You know, the bowls are going to sing whatever they're going to do. They don't really care about anything else. They're like, yeah. So, we don't lose anything with that, for sure. But I'm so glad you were here, Maria. It's always beautiful to be here with you as well. Oh, Sandy, we love Jeremy. Superstar you. Woohoo! God bless him. Silverback, hi. I'm so glad you're here. And all hearts. Look at all your emojis, Silverback. Yay! Woohoo! Irish flag in there too. Anne Marie, well done, Jeremy. Kisses. Yes. Dorothy, you love how we keep calm and carry on. What else are you going to do? It's funny. You know, if this is your first time here, my background, I say I'm a reformed actor, a classically trained actor, and performed on Broadway and starred in films and all that kind of good stuff. And but finding this is really my next pursuit in life of this expression. I've always done music. I've performed music since I was 2, and you can imagine the things that have come up either on the stage or in a practice room or in a performance hall or in a studio, anywhere. And that's Dorothy. That's all you can do. You just keep calm and carry on. And these things happen, especially when it's live. So, Sandy, so grateful. Oh, you love the imperfection. Yes. Well, that was a first. Maybe the first that you've seen. These things happen, right? I think that's the beauty of life, is that we get to see what doesn't work so that we can find what does. And knowing this brilliant man, he's going to go find solutions that will limit the possibility of things happening, because he loves to research and do these things. It makes him grow and expand, and he'll figure out something different, and who knows. And even though it wasn't his fault, we find new solutions because of adversity. So I love that. Jane, take a bow, Jeremy. I love it. Silver, I've picked a bowl to pick with you, LOL. Oh, I have a bowl to pick with you. That's funny. I love that. That was a good pun. High five. I love dad jokes. Pammy Zoo, thank you, Jeremy. Yes, purple hearts. We love purple. Monica, beautiful, good. I'm glad that was good for you. Geraldine, beautiful as always. Some intense moments for me. Yeah. High five to Jeremy. It was interesting how those intense moments really did come out. And the bulls sometimes really wanted to hold this tension. They wanted the dissonance to be able to move things away so that there could be a release. Interesting. Maybe the universe was just saying, Charlene, just shut up today. We don't need you. We'll do that other stuff later. It's a cool idea. Let's do it later. There's a beautiful meditation that I've recently started doing that I'd love to share with you, and we will, just not today, and using various colors connecting into the three main energy centers within our bodies, not just the chakras, but actually these are main centers within the bodies. They do correlate with chakras as well, the head, the heart, and the hara. But there's this beautiful esoteric teaching that really helps to ground the body. So I'm excited to share that with you. So we'll do that another time. Silverback, wonderfully exquisite. Yay, good. Anne-Marie, that's what you mean. Things are a bit confused and complex at the mo. Yep. I feel you. This means it's easy to let things go, and it's time to work on hard things that are important. Love that. It's important to, as you said, to carry that tension, to be able to move through effort effortlessly. Effort's cool. Effort's good. So is effortlessness. I love how you share that, and it's this idea of, and this is a perfect time too between this very linear, let's get things done kind of vibration that we have as the moon is floating through Virgo, this beautiful sign of order, structure, fastidiousness of life, right? But then also Saturn saying, and he does, I think he growls just like that too. I don't know if you could hear me with the mic, but apparently I growl like a gorilla. Silverback mic like that. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. We're on a little fun kick right now. So, Emery, you can't explain it very well. That's a tube of change and new starts. I think you explained it beautifully. High five, Emery. I think we all get you. We feel you. I think it's wonderful. And it is. That's the point. Change is... I don't think we can ever describe change until after it's no longer change. It already is. It's that newness. We've arrived. So... I think you did great. Love it. Yeah, Silverback, love and hugs from Dublin. Love that. Sending right back at you. Dorothy, you said the solar plexus release, and you felt your solar plexus did release, and you felt a deep massage on your third eye. Good. Yeah, there was a lot of interesting energy happening around those times. In fact, both around the first as well as the third energy centers, we were really connecting into this idea of the first. We were actually needing to bring energy into to feel more grounded, to feel more in density in this physical space. We can tell by the direction, obviously, of the handles that we're using. With the energy keys of physics, and if you want to know more about that, we can. But we were really bringing this energy into the first chakra, and we were moving between releasing and bringing back in, so intensifying, so turning it up and turning down the fire of this solar plexus chakra when we were doing the chakra toning. So that was interesting to feel that. And that's cool, the deep massage on the third eye. I love that. That was beautiful. Inga, greatly done, Jeremy. I couldn't read. Yes, see you all next time. Have a beautiful day, Inga. Thank you so much, Carrie. I'm so glad you had a great day. Good morning to you as well. Anne-Marie, thank you. Silverback, it's always inevitable, however it may unfold. I love that. Change, indeed, yes. Thank you, Jane. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here, for expecting the unexpected. Perfection, imperfection, and all of its beauty. Please know how very loved and appreciated and valued you are. You contribute to the world just by being.